the same set of glasses on too. Like, how the fuck y'all hoes twin cousins? How the fuck y'all twin cousins with the same Medicaid glasses on? Do it for the hood folk. Yeah, yeah. Y'all, I just spent the past 30 minutes literally looking for my hair pick to pick my hair out because I don't want to wear a hat on this video. It ain't time for hats yet. My haircut's still decent right now. So I can't find my damn hair pick. Let's see, can I just do this? Because I don't want to wear a hat. I'll put a hat on. It ain't time for hats yet. I don't need a haircut. I don't need a hat to this right here start growing back in. Come to find out, Rashaad took the pick with him to work to pick out, I guess, his little facial hair. Anyway, this is Jeremy. I'm sitting here Monday morning drinking burdock root tea. This tea is actually good for cleaning out some stuff. Also, I've been snacking on my nuts. Y'all know I love stuff like this. Can y'all see? Can y'all see this big ass light? It's cranberries, almonds, and cashews. And they so good. I bought this thing 5 days ago and I've been going through. I love stuff like this. Anyway, I kind of wasn't planning on doing a video right now because like I said, it's Monday morning when I'm recording this and y'all look at this Monday evening. Y'all know I like to put my videos out the same day I record them. I ain't trying to build no archive. Won't be no buildup of, videos stored in the archive. I was just scrolling through my Facebook earlier this morning when Rashaad's getting ready to go to work. And I had came across one of my old friends that I met back in the day when I first had started college. And I hadn't seen no buddy in so long. Woo, my God. I said, man, I haven't seen no buddy in so long. And I was like, I'm just gonna tell y'all story times of stuff that we did that's so funny. And do you have friends that you had back in the day and then y'all just, not necessarily separated, but y'all lives happen, and then y'all with y'all own separate ways, no bad blood or nothing, but y'all had good times? I should say me. I had people that I had good times with these people and we just, grew apart or life happened. But with this dude here, this is one of the craziest people that I met back in the day, and seeing him post today on Facebook, it's just like, whoa, good time. So I graduated high school in year 2000, and I started going to school in 2000, the same year. And I wanted to go away to go to college, to major universities, like leave home. But my mama was like, no, you don't need to go away from home. You don't need to go away from home. You ain't ready for that. My advice, go away from home. Go away from home. Bye. Go away from home. Leave the house. And I feel like if I would have left my hometown and went away, because I really wanted to go to Alabama State University, but I feel like if I would have left, my life would have had a whole different trajectory as it is now. Now, I'm not saying what I got going on now is bad, but I'm just saying I feel like my life would have been more following the purpose that I've got in my life. I would be doing that. But anyway, I remember being in school and meeting this guy, and we hit it off instantly. Woo. When I say instantly, we instantly hit it off. When I say instantly, like, if we met on a Monday, by Friday, we were homies. I mean, we instantly hit it off. When I tell you this dude was so goddamn crazy, he's still living. I keep saying war, but this dude was so crazy. And it was just like, I just like to gravitate towards people who just do whatever. Just whatever your heart tell you to do, just do whatever. I don't like people who are concerned about what people gonna say about them. I don't like people who too busy. Oh, I ain't finna do that half for laughing at me. Man, I ain't finna do that half them talking about me, boy. I don't like people like that. I just like people who just, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. And he that type of person. And that was his demeanor. That was his demeanor, his whole vibe. I remember getting a job at the radio station, and him come in the radio station back in year 2001. I remember him coming to the radio station just like, man, you work at the radio station. I'm finna steal all kind of CDs. Like, man, don't steal these 4 CDs. You don't want no tired ass CD. You gonna be skipping and shit. But some of the funniest things that I did with him, one of the funniest things was the first time I tried Papa John's pizza. I haven't had Papa John's pizza in my life up until 2002. Like I don't even remember my family talking about Papa John's pizza. Like I don't never remember Papa John's pizza. It was always Domino's and Pizza Hut. And I don't remember Papa John's pizza. But for some reason, this one particular night, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, if you got looks, if you got good looks and you fine, you sexy, you got a good body, you cute, you got whatever you got going for yourself, whatever you got, a gift or whatever, use that gift to your advantage. If you find that you can flirt with somebody to get a job, get a career, if you can flirt with somebody to get out a ticket, if you can show some titties off, show some balls off, whatever you got that looks good to the eye, use that to your advantage. In his case, I'm glad y'all know about me. You know, he had good looks, right? Not my type, but he had good looks. But one night, this one particular night, we was hungry as hell. We didn't have no money, and the radio station wasn't paying me shit for real. He like, Jeremy, I'm finna do some shit. I like, what kind of shit you finna do? So this fool went up to Papa John's. He walked in they ain't got no phone with me. Damn, I need a phone to show y'all a phone. He walked up in Papa John's. Now, this is like 2002. Didn't nobody have no cell phone with no apps to download. This was you. If you got an order, you called in. Yeah, I'd like to make an order for a large Supreme, whatever. That's just how it was in 2002. So this fool walked in Papa John, and it was a black girl in there working, give or take 25 or so, and he used his good looks. So he walked in with the phone to his ear, little Nokia phone. You know the little Nokia phone, the little phones. So he walked in, and he's like, yeah, what you got, E.T.? Yeah, I'm here to pick up a order for my E.T. What you got? And so the girl like, what's the name? What you ordered? And he's like, well, she said she called in the order. What name do you? What name do you? And the girl, the worker said, well, I got a couple orders. I got one for Sarah. Let's just say her name was Sarah. I got a 2 thin crust for Sarah, a Supreme, and a meatloaf for Sarah. Is that what you get? You got 2 Supremes? You got 2 thin crust? Yeah, that's it. You sure? Let me see. Yeah, okay. So this fool said, yeah, that's our order. The girl, he was flirting with the girl and stuff, and just flirting on with her. And this one girl went and just handed him two large pizzas, and he walked out the door. And I'm sitting there looking at him like, I ain't not believing this shit. I'm not believing this shit. This scheming motherfucker. I'm not believing this shit. This fool got it. Look at me still got this shit to my ear. This fool got in the car and said, Jeremy, I just ran some game on her. This fool went in there pretending like he was picking up an order for his auntie, pretending like he was on the phone with his auntie, went on the phone with nobody, got these pieces from this girl, flirted with the cashier girl. We took off, went down the road. We sit in the car eating Papa John. I had never eaten Papa John pizza in my life, but that damn Papa John pizza was so good. All I remember, it was 2 thin crust pizzas. I can't remember the toppings, but we laughed so hard at that. I'm like, this is so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. Like, and see, that's why I look at, now this happened in 2002, 24 years ago. That's why I look at people in 2026, they be like, they in their 40s and 50s and 60s, and they be like, well, all them scamming and, oh, y'all shouldn't be listening to that stuff. That's setting our community back. That don't make no sense. Y'all scamming and scheming. We shouldn't be promoting that. But when you was in your 20s and teens, you were doing everything under the sun, but now all of a sudden, that's why I can't relate to people. That's why I can relate to people. He also was the same dude that I was in a junior college or community college, and they had took us to a college in Mississippi. I don't know, was it Mississippi Valley State University, Mississippi State University? It was some college we went to. But again, if you're an easily offended person, you shouldn't watch this video. If you triggered easily, you shouldn't watch this video. Because I get so sick of you bitches in my comment. Everything I say is so offensive. Like, why would you be in some shit that you don't like? Ugh. Anyway, we had went to this university because I was like, when we get out of school from the 2-year college, we could transfer to a major university and get our bachelor's. Y'all, it took me 4 years to get a 2-year degree because I hate school. Ooh, I hate it. Anyway, so we get to the university, and y'all, when we get to university, we seen a lot of different. We touring the university, and one thing I couldn't stand is fraternity and sorority. They was out there doing all out. So this fool here talking about, man, I can't wait to get to the university. Look at it. We saw women and men. He said, man, I can't wait to get to the university. I'm gonna dick down so many of these motherfuckers. Man, my dick so goddamn hard, men and women. He go both ways too. Anyway, he's like, man, I'm gonna dick down so many of these motherfuckers. My dick's so hard, Jeremy, I can't get on salt. This fool sent up him, got his little booklet. They had gave us some kind of little pamphlet or something. He got his little booklet walking in front of himself like he there. I can't even. He was holding it like this over his dick. He's like, Jeremy, this dick so goddamn hard. This dick so hard, I can't stop. Look how fine the motherfucker here. God damn, look how fine. And they were, And this me telling him, well, man, I guess I'm a transgender. My dick mashed so much up in my stomach, I got a pussy. I was so turned out like, oh my God, how the fuck do all this fraternities? That shit so fucking lame. And how the fuck do you look at them damn, I mean, to me, I thought it was some old flag, drop the L shit. I said, yeah. And the women, they were even worse. They looked so goofy. I thought it was lame. But yeah, good time. So if you're in a fraternity or sorority, ski weed, bow out, and who to you too. I don't say about. I don't say no woman looking no man doing all that shit get wet, and I don't say no man. It look lame to me. Look lame to me. Now that's your thing, dude. Yeah. Damn, this tea is strong. Also, this the same dude that we had got on this chat line. Back in the day, they used to have the chat lines. You call the numbers on the back in the back of the Vibe magazine, the Source. And we had got on the chat line and we had met these girls. They stayed in the city outside of Jackson. I want to say Cleveland. Canton. It wasn't Crawford. I know it wasn't Crawford, Mississippi. It's closer to Jackson. Y'all. We was talking on the chat line with these girls one night, and they told us they were some throat goats. They were some head doctors. You ain't gonna last. He like, shit, man, I'm finna drive down there. Let's go fill the car. Let's drive down there. And I like, man, it was like a Saturday night. I like, man, I don't think I want to go down to no damn Jackson, Mississippi. And you don't know where you're going. This could be a setup, even though this was early 2000, 2001, 2002, 3, 4, around that time. Because I still was living at home in Alabama there. I just happened to be at his house. And I was like, man, I don't know, do I want to go? I don't know, do I want to go down there, man? He's like, I don't give a fuck, we finna go. I said, man, golly. So we went and filled. I remember us going to this Shell store. Y'all, life has changed so much that I don't even think gas stations do this no more. We went to the Shell station and you were able to put, you know how you take $5, $20 and you put it in the machine to give you quarters back? The gas pump was like that we put a 20 in the gas pump and it took it, like we sucked it in and we put gas in his car. So we driving down to Kansas, we listen to all this on down 36 Mafia music, and he was like, man, I'm finna bust so much nut in this bitch face. I'm gonna flood this bitch out. And she said her cousin together, we gonna make them take turns sucking our dick. And I was like, okay. Now we get down to Canton, Mississippi, and you know, he calling the chicks, they talking us to where they at. We pulled up in their house and it was an old on trailer. And I said, man, I don't know about this. I said, man, I don't know about this. Now, I'm the kind of person, y'all, I overthink. Even in 2002, 3, and 4, I always been an overthinker. Now, I ain't been as woke that today in 2026, I'm super woke, I feel. But in 2002 and 3, I was like, you know, whatever. So we get there, and so we tell the girls we out there in the yard, and they're like, well, come on in. He's like, no, I ain't coming in. Y'all come out. And he's like, come on in. Come on. She said, it's safe. Come on in. See, so one of the girls came to the door, opened the door, and we couldn't see nothing. We just saw her body. And I was like, okay, she's skinny. They were two skinny women. They were women. They went on the age of them. So we get in the trailer. It smelled good as hell in that trailer. I do remember that. It smelled good as hell in that trailer, and it was cold as fuck in that trailer. And I was like, yes. But when I saw the girl that was doing all the talking and her cousin, they both look like twins, but they was cousins. They had the Medicaid glasses on. I can't stand Medicaid glasses. Now, if you got Medicaid glasses, shout out to you. I don't give a fuck. I hate Medicaid glasses. The girl face looked like this girl right here on the screen. She had some beaded eyes. She was light skinned and had them them glasses look like she got a whole dashboard across her face. I was like, hell no. Now I know I'm big. Even in 2002, I still was big, And I was like, I don't want to do it. And then I was like, oh, I couldn't, because the Medicaid glasses look like she should be working in an office building. Like she should be asking me, hey, could I get 2 forms of ID? And do you got your $15 copay today? It's like that what she should be asking me. And I'm looking at them glasses. I'm like, I couldn't. So then here come my homeboy. I'm just looking at her. She talking about how, I ain't never been disappointed. I ain't never disappointed. And so she was selling herself and her cousin was over there just laughing. And I'm like, y'all bitch charging for this. Charge it. We ain't no prostitute. Next thing I know, this dude pull out a whole light pole of dick. I said, damn. And this bitch was over there sucking. She was sucking dicks, and all I could see was the Medicaid glasses. Like, look at them damn glasses, and they were fogging. I wish my glasses do that. Here they go. You see all that right here? You see how my glasses are fogging right here? That girl was going on them glasses, and then his pubic hair was hitting them glasses. Them glasses was so green. I need some? No, I'm at to watch these bitches out. Y'all, can y'all see how y'all need to see how they damn glass. You see how dirty that is? This me watching that girl and them glasses were getting so smudged up in dirt. I said, look at them glasses. Then me saying, I'm just watching this shit in my face. She was going to time. And then her cousin like, why you sitting there like you scared? And she had the same set of glasses on too. Like, how the fuck y'all hoes twin cousins? How the fuck y'all twin cousins with the same Medicaid glasses on? Y'all, this boy shot so much nut in his good face on them glasses. When I tell y'all, I couldn't stop laughing. It was just so, I ain't never seen nobody shot that much nut in my life. I said, I didn't even shoot that much nut. It's like he was edging. Oh, if you know what edging means, you jack off a little bit, then right before you bust, you stop. It's like he was edging all day. And them Medicaid glasses on that girl's face was so long and wide. Like, literally, like she had a damn, it's like she had them glasses were this wide. Them glasses this wide. It had so much none of them glasses. I could not laugh. I could not laugh. Oh my God. And we sit up there looking at each other, laughing. Come on, Jeremy. Come on, man. Let her do you. Y'all, I just let the girl jack me off. She just jack me out. And have you ever had somebody that jack you off and peep in the room? You talking about some weird shit. I couldn't, it was because I guess I was turned off because I just saw them beaded eyes and them Medicaid glasses. I said, them goddamn. To this day, when I see people with them glasses on like that, or when I see people with them goddamn in the heat of the night Chief Gillespie glasses, whoa, I don't see how people wear them as a style. Them damn Medicaid glasses. But anyway, she had jacked me off and and then this is the funny part. After the whole situation was over with, right? After the whole situation over with, she went in there and she had made us some like little Totitos, little snacks and stuff. And we were just sitting there chilling, watching movies like nothing had just happened. And me and my homeboy, he was just like, man, you laugh at everything. And then he gonna tell me, man, no matter what we do in life, you gotta always be my friend. We gotta always be each other's friend. Man, you are crazy as fuck. Cause I'm with the fuck shit. If it's down with some fuck shit that ain't hurting people for real, I'm with it. I ain't one of them people like, oh man, you shouldn't do that. That's in the back. No. So we get ready to leave, right? So then the girl told my homeboy, come here again. I want to give you a hug and show you something. So I'm like, okay, so I'm sitting in the car and I'm sitting in the car waiting. Y'all, I'm like just literally looking through their house, right? Cause they in the old trailer. You can see through the house. All I see is my homeboy like this. Head laid back again. And then by a few minutes later, he came in the door. Yeah, I just felt her stomach up. That bit Krispy Kreme. I just glazed up inside, man. I had to buzz another one. Shit, that bit might be ugly, but that bit sure can suck some dick good. I said, yeah, no. From driving from Jacksonville, I don't know, it's a Canton or whatever, driving from down there back up to North Mississippi. When I tell you, I laughed the entire time. And my homeboy like, Jeremy, you laugh, so you crazy, man. You need to go see a therapist. You crazy, man. You crazy. Good time, man. Good time. Then I eventually ended up moving to Mississippi too. He was one of the reasons I ended up moving to Mississippi too. And we hung out so fucking much. So I ended up moving to Texas, but we hung out so much. But when I saw his profile in the morning, and I hit him up too, I hope he hit me back. I hope he see it too, because sometimes when you email people, it go to spam, and I was like, I hope he hit me back. Boy, I want to talk to old boy. That was some good motherfucking time. I'm damn Medicaid glasses. But the funny shit to me, how he got them pieces when we got them Papa John pieces. Shit. Look at me over here reminiscing like y'all in my face. I'm not on Facebook hardly no more. For real. I used to be on Facebook a lot from like 2010 to like 2017. And I would be posting a lot on Facebook back in the day. But I got so sick of people calling my mama. Every time I would be on Facebook posting something, I would be talking shit, cracking jokes, laughing at shit. It was always triggered, sensitive bitches be calling my mama, woo, butter online, doing all that cussing and drinking and just acting up. You shouldn't act like that. Then my mama be calling me like she a fucking dispatcher. I wish you'd get online with all that cussing and some of your church people from back home. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about no church people back home. Them motherfuckers fucking everybody in the community, including the dogs behind your house. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking church member. Of course I didn't tell my mama all that. I was like, oh man, I don't care. So back in 2018, that's when I created my Instagram account. That's why my Instagram name now is Jeremy is Grown. I don't know why people be coming at me like I'm 5 or 6 years old. I'm 44 years old. Even 20 years ago, or 24, I was grown. So that's why my Instagram name is Jeremy is Grown. But I don't get on my Facebook hard no more. I don't even connect the two. Like people who are on my Facebook and on my Instagram, 90% of them, I don't even intertwine the two. And YouTube, I don't put none of that shit together. Nope. YouTube, my YouTube, Instagram is one, and my Facebook is a whole nother different thing. I got sick of people calling my mama and telling on me and snitching on me. Even back in the day, I remember another time my mama had this green Grand Am. Y'all done seen it on pictures and shit before. And I had got the Grand Am and I had drove to Mississippi again. Now this time I was going to do some stuff, I was going to do some managed stuff. So I'm all in Starkville, Mississippi. Shout out to Starkville, Mississippi. I'm all in Starkville, Mississippi, driving like a damn fool. And everybody, seemed like everybody in my hometown or a lot of folks in my family, they got scanners. And I guess since I'm in Mississippi and when the police pull you over, I don't know how it works now. But in 2002, 3, in them years, I guess they would call, had to breaker, 1, 2. I just pulled over a green Grand Am. Subject is from Alabama, and they run my mama tag numbers and stuff. And, people who got scanners can hear blackmail, 22, this and that. And so I'm in Mississippi this one day driving fast, got pulled up by the police. And I was so fucking mad. I didn't get a ticket though, thank God. And so I went on over to the person's house and we did what we did. Y'all, I don't tell y'all a lot of stuff I did like that because I'm not single. Now, if I was single, y'all, I'd be running the fuck out. I'm telling you, this channel be like very unhinged. It'll be like, woo, that's too much. You really do need an OnlyFans. So I get back home. I pull up in the yard. My mama up in the doorway of the house. Got my eyes, but what are you doing in Mississippi getting pulled over by the police? I was like, God, Lee, how do you even know this? Motherfuckers, they calling my mama reporting. That get on my nerves so bad. And I was like, man. So, you know, they called my mom reporting that I had got pulled up by the police. Then she like, what are you in Mississippi doing anyway? Fucking shit, what else supposed to be doing in Mississippi that time of day? Fucking. Yeah. Yo, y'all, those were some good memories. Those are really good memories as well. I ain't gonna lie. Them was a good time. Them was a good times. And that's I feel like that's what I'm missing now is like, there are people who be reaching out to me that from my past, but it's like, not to contradict myself, I have grown mentality-wise drastically different from how I was in 2002 and 3. Now, I still want to clown and laugh at dumb shit like this from 2003, but I don't think I'll be doing a lot of the crazy stuff. Like, I won't be stealing from Papa John's in 2026. Shit. But no, not for real. I won't be stealing. Or, if we went and saw the Medicaid glasses again, you know, I'm not single, so I don't know unless Rashad told me he want to see some Medicaid glasses. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't want to see no goddamn Medicaid glasses. Y'all, I pretty much gave y'all a whole comedy routine. Damn, the fuck that damn turmeric. Them clothes, I mean, not turmeric. Y'all see them? But that's all. I hope that y'all having a good Monday. Y'all, them ribs yesterday was so good. I got like 2 of them left. I want to go eat them now, but I ate up all my cabbage this morning for breakfast. Them damn cabbage was so good. I want to get another cabbage and cook it again, but I don't, me and cooking just ain't, my heart right now, for real, is not in cooking. And that's weird how I look at the numbers, I watch the algorithm, and I noticed that the video we put up yesterday with me cooking the ribs, it got to 1,000 views in less than 12 hours, because I don't know that YouTube pushed that video out more, but more people want to see that. And I'm like, those are my least favorite videos to do. Cooking and eating are my least favorite things to do on YouTube. The thing is, when I eat, I like to just eat mouth wide open. And too many of y'all be saying stuff like, close your mouth. Oh my God, folk gonna laugh at you. Boy, you should close your mouth. I'm not one of those people that give a fuck about what nobody think about nothing. I don't care about nothing. Nobody. If I eat with my mouth full, open, and smacking and burp, I don't care about that. Nobody talking about me. I don't care about that. I don't. But anyway, that's all I got for right now. I hope y'all enjoyed these story times. And if you wear Medicaid glasses, I'm looking at your ass. I'm looking directly at your ass. Damn, these glasses. I wonder how her eye would look at it. If these glasses fall like this for me, look at it. If these glasses smudge like that for me, I wonder how her face would look when that waist was just slamming her face and all that pubic hair. That boy had so much bush down there, so much bush. I like just slamming that face. And boy, what I tell you, I ain't gonna lie. You thought she was a choo-choo train. Right now, in 2026, that woman in her 40s now. She probably still choo-chooing on somebody. I hope don't nobody know who the fuck this is. If you around Canton, Mississippi, I think that's what it was. If you around the area and you know who I'm talking about, the two cousins that look like twins with them damn Medicaid glasses in 2002, don't say nothing in the comments. Don't you say nothing. I don't got time for that drama in my life. Look at that. Look at me. I'm getting confused. Let me take them glasses off for some be in my face. What is this swinging? Oh, that microphone shit. Oh, that the microphone swinging. I thought it was set up. Oh, don't correct me. Oh, y'all are talking to myself like somebody here with me. Anyway, like the video, comment, subscribe, and shout out to all the hood folks that been rocking with us for a long time. I notice a lot of people when they do videos, they say, I want to give a big shout out to all the new subscribers. Fuck the new subscribers. I don't get down like that. Shout out to the loyal subscribers. Shout out to the people who watch all the videos, comment on all the videos. Shout out to y'all first. I'm not like a phone company. You know how the phone companies be? They give a free month or free service to new customers, but then the existing customers that been loyal, they don't be doing that for them. Fuck that. Over here, we shout out the loyal hood folks. And if you new, you gotta wait till your turn until you become loyal. Up until then, I'm watching you. I'm looking at you. with some Medicaid glasses on, motherfucker. See y'all next time. Peace. Eat that dick, bitch. Eat it. Ow.